Namaskar and welcome again to Planet to Soul Astrology. So, friends, hope you all are doing wonderful and enjoying my videos. And yes, today we are going to talk about Venus and our material life, our marriage life, our sukh or our blessings or blissful moments, Venus with wealth. But basically, Venus also plays very important role in our chart. Always we say that Jupiter is Santati Karak or Sampati Karak. That means Jupiter is connected to wealth also and fortune related to wealth. If wealth is there in your chart, definitely fortune will precipitate, then only you are going to get wealth. Even though your Jupiter is not in a good position, then and if Venus is in good position, still you are not able to enjoy wealth, though you have it or no. So, yes, friends, today we are going to talk about Venus, and basically and majorly we will talk about Venus and our marriage life. Because other than that, Venus, already I have made several videos on it. But whenever we are talking about marriage life, apart from matchmaking or compatibility, one has to see Venus also in a chart, and this Venus also indicates that how will be your compatibility, how will be your mental as well as physical as well as social compatibility with your spouse, with other people also, because this Venus not only works for your spouse but it works for overall uh, life. You know, uh, it depends on your Venus that how you are communicating with other people. Even this Venus is connected to your third house of chart, then definitely you have a talent or you have a caliber to uh, to make others convince through your polite or sweet talks. You have capacity to make somebody aware about their own flaws. You have capacity to put your own point in a very proper, authentic and very sweet way, which will definitely affect or which will definitely impress another person to at least look into that matter or think about it. This is the magic of Venus in our chart. And when we talk about marriage bliss, it is, even though your Venus is not connected to your seventh house, but still you have to see Venus position in your chart. No doubt it could be posited with other planets, and most probably it is with Sun or Mercury. Mostly we see Venus with these planets only. But and sometimes with other planets like Saturn also, Jupiter also, and all other planets. It could be with Mars also. But as Sun and Mercury are very closely connected to Venus, like Venus, Sun, and Mercury, so that is why many charts we see that such combinations are taking place in those charts. So basically, when we talk about Venus and your marriage life or Venus and your compatibility with your spouse, no matter male or female, we have to see that Venus is posited in which sign, Venus is posited in which nakshatra, and Venus is posited in which house. We say that Venus is good in 12th house of chart because it is falling 6th to your 7th house. So your prarabdha karma or whatever actions you are going to take with your loved one, with your spouse or with your people, definitely this Venus will give you more and more boosting up to have a very bonding strong relationship with your spouse. Here we will only talk on marriage issues. So definitely 12th house Venus is said to be good unless and until it is of Saumya Rashi. That means it is of Mercury sign or Venus sign or Jupiter sign. In Jupiter also, if it is of Pisces, then we can consider is much better. But if it is in fiery signs, then definitely here, even though you are very very attractive personality, or you maintain very good rapport with your spouse, but still your spouse will be complaining about your aggression, your impulsiveness, your restlessness, and not able to understand another person's situation. Like, you have to take into consideration whenever two people are making compatibility with each other in all ways, not only in physical way, in talking terms, when you are mentally connected to each other, then physical connection is very, very supreme or very, very pure, right? But when Mars Venus comes there, or when Venus is posited with Mars, then definitely the supremeness has a lowest category over here. That doesn't mean that there is no Sukh, but it means that Mars is trying to burn the fruits of this Venus. Venus is wet planet. Venus is very affectionate and emotional planet, and when Mars like planet comes with it, then definitely it tries to grab the uh, or it tries to dry the effect of that watery element into it, and then it becomes more of romance but in an aggressive way. But if Jupiter, here again, you should not go by only one combination. This is learning of Jyotish Shastra. I am trying to give you tips, and I'm trying to give you particular combinations. You have to research it, you have to search it, you have to match it, and then you have to uh, make certain predictions or make certain statements, right? So when this Venus is posited specifically in third house of chart, so third house is fortune house of your seventh house. So after your marriage, your financial position is going to improve in a fantastic way. Your spouse may bring fortune for you. If this Venus is posited second to your seventh lord, this is very beautiful dicta I'm saying you all. When the Venus is posited next to, like, say for example, your seventh lord happens to be Mercury, okay, and this Mercury, if is posited in second house of chart and Venus is posited in third house of chart, that means your spouse is bringing fortune or money for you, as well as you are merging with that fortune for your spouse too. So this way definitely you can derive to a conclusion that marriage life, marriage compatibility is really very good in this chart, unless and until this Venus is not having adverse effect of Ketu, Rahu, Mars, Saturn like planet, right? If it has effect of Jupiter, if it has effect of or aspect of Jupiter, then definitely you can consider it as a good thing. Even though whatever your seventh lord may be, I'm just giving you an example. One more thing here I would like to say, that third house is also fortune house, as I said. So definitely this is the subconscious house of your chart, because Brahma Murta falls in third house of chart. Because as per clockwise, if you see, so third house is carrying like 2 to 4 a.m. timing, right? And definitely this is the best time, Brahma Murta, for uh, performing any type of meditation or meditative activities, as well as people who are very much into Yoga Shastra. These people also can practice that yogic therapies apart from their spiritual activities. Is the best time for Venus oriented people. If this Venus is going with Saturn like planet, then definitely you are strongly attracted towards occult sciences, spiritual activities, and you know that how much you have to indulge yourself into material and physical activities. This Saturn will definitely snatch or draw you back, that no, this is your limitations. And Saturn Venus people, sometimes you will find them extraordinary romantic, and sometimes you will find that they are totally Saturnine people. This Saturn Venus could be anywhere in your chart. same way it is going to give you fruit. This is what initially only I told you all, that here we are not seeing any house. Here we are seeing that which house your Venus is posited, which nakshatra your Venus is posited, and your Venus is posited with which planets, right? Same way, to know the exact nature and exact qualification or exact strength of Venus, you just have to go to Navmansh Kundali also. And if in Navmansh Kundali, Venus is going in friendly sign or Venus is going with friendly planet and in a favorable house too, you know, here we will definitely take into consideration this thing only. Then definitely we can say that this person's marriage bliss will definitely good, in spite of having Saturn or Mars like planet with Venus. We are seeing that the couples are together for long time or years, for long years they are together. So here your Jupiter plays very very important role, and this Jupiter, if is in connection to your Venus, is aspecting or in Jupiter nakshatra your Venus, then also your marriage compatibility in all ways, like in all aspects your marriage will definitely go good. But if at all your seventh lord is having any negative effects of Rahu, Ketu, Saturn, or Mars, then definitely, in spite of having very good connectivity with your spouse, due to any other reasons, you are lacking in compatibility with your spouse. It is not always that there is no care, it is not always that there is no freedom, there is no space between spouses, but due to any other reasons like working reason, family reasons, maybe all things are going good, but people are not together. This also you can definitely see in so many charts, so Venus plays very important role. Here you have to consider that how my Venus is posited in a chart. If your Venus is going in seventh house of chart only, then definitely this is considered as Markesh planet also, because here, as I made one video about is the Sthanhani Karejiva or Karko Bhavanashaya. So here Venus is Karka for seventh house, like Saturn also. That is why Saturn and Venus are very good friends or best friends of each other, right? So here we can consider that people may have late marriages because of this seventh house Venus, but their spouse will be definitely romantic, good looking, caring people, and also full of life or energetic people. You will find these people very energetic and they have such a beautiful aura that people get attracted towards them. And if this Venus goes with Surya, then definitely Sun is also trying to burn the energy of Venus, and that is why, because of ego clashes, because of any type of miscommunication, misunderstanding, the marriage compatibility is not very worth. Even though matchmaking is good, you are getting good Gunamilan, but still you are not finding very good compatibility in terms of physical compatibility, or in terms of having very good rapport with each other, because of ego, because of some other Surya related issues, any health related issues also. If Saturn is also very strongly connected to these planets, then also some or other way this is not possible. So friends, Venus is a planet which will decide what type of marriage compatibility in all aspect, and specifically in physical aspect, right? In friend aspect, like whether you are very good friend of your spouse or no, that also Venus will decide. And when you become best friend of your spouse, then definitely other things follow automatically. So whenever you are together, just try to enhance your Venus power by just chanting traditional mantra of Shukra, and this Shukra Devata, right? Shukracharya will definitely boon you with fantastic relationship. Here, your approach should be very honest, your approach should be very pure whenever you are making prayers to any Graha Devata. So, our Venus in a chart, we are all born with Venus, all planets. So, definitely you have to assess which house your Venus is going. But apart from that, which planet, which Rashi, and which nakshatra your Venus is posited, this plays very important role. If Venus is going in Ketu nakshatra, then definitely you are too much detached from material life, physical life, but still you are together with your spouse, because somehow your Jupiter is very good in a chart, and you are just compensating other things with other things. So many couples we see this way also. They do not complain about all these things. They are very satisfied and they are very happy couples. It is not always the everything comes from your mind, everything comes from your thought process. That is why we see that moon also should have very good connectivity with your Venus in a chart. That doesn't mean they should be together, but if your moon is strong in a chart, then definitely your thought process will improve, and it will drive you, or it will make you thinking in a much logical and better way to improvise your relationship. This is not only for married people, this is for people who are into relationship, who are entering into any type of relationship, who are already into some relationship, and they want to end up with this marriage thing after that relationship. Then definitely they have to consider their Venus position in a chart. So friends, this was all about Venus and marriage. So next time I will come with another fresh topic. By that time, as I always say, Sabka Mangal Ho. May all be blessed. Namaste.